This is me Vijay, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. I am taking the subject of open elective. So the subject name is Introduction to Hybrid and Electric Vehicles. This subject is not only for electrical and electronics department students. It will applicable for all domain-based students. It don't want any kind of prerequisite subjects. For example, if I need to learn this subject means I have to learn this kind of subjects. So no need to study in basic subjects. So it is a common thing, and also it will be a very important in future, because the future is going to be more on green mobility and as well as green energy sources. Okay, I am taking the lecture series topics as hybrid electric vehicles or a hybrid systems. We will make a small recap. So what are all the things discussed in earlier lecture series and what are all the things we are discussed in today lecture series. Okay, so welcome back in this session. I think the first lecture series, if you studied in a first lecture series, or if you go through our first lecture series, it will be a vehicle fundamentals. What is meant by vehicle, how the vehicle is running, what are all the parameters available in vehicle, and then how the vehicle is going to be run, and then what is the power transfer techniques for a vehicle. So that kind of things discussed in first lecture classes. Second lecture classes will be electric vehicle, how the vehicle is going to be converted, or how the vehicle is going to be expressed in electric manner. So what are all the things are available in electric vehicle, and what is the thing for electric mechanisms, and how the electric vehicles is running, and what parameters is going to be used in electric vehicle. That kind of things covered in EV lecture series number 2. And the lecture series number 3 in electric vehicle means the major thing is motor. How the motor is going to be selected, what are the classifications of motor, how the motor is selected for particular applications, how the motors are going to be give the best performance, and why we are selecting different kind of motors, and then what is the recent development, recent research in electric motors. So that kind of things is discussed in lecture series number 3. And then lecture series number 4, basic hybrid systems. So in this basic hybrid systems, what is meant by hybrid, how the hybrid system is going to be rolled, and what are all the conditions for selecting hybrid mechanisms, and why the need of the day of hybrid, and how the different companies are selecting hybrid combinations. This is discussed. These are all things discussed in lecture series number 4. Lecture series number 5, the types of hybrid systems. That means what are all the types of hybrid systems? For example, series hybrid, parallel hybrid, and then series parallel hybrid. Why we are selecting a hybrid mechanism with small case study, with small examples of a cost calculations. And then next one, today class we will discuss about series hybrid systems, right? The first type of hybrid system, so this is called series hybrid systems, right? So in this series hybrid system, all the examples I am taking the case of place A to place B. We have 200, that means 2000 rupees for petrol, and then just 300 rupees for electricity. So this is the case study for common series parallel and then series parallel combinations, right? So first one, series hybrid system, we have to make a diagram. So this is the wheels. So first we should start with the outputs. So this is differential gear, again wheel number 2, wheel number 2, wheel number 1, right? So this is connected common shaft here. Shaft is connected with motor. So the motor will be a main source for giving the mechanical output. The motor need to run with the help of inverter. Right? So inverter, because it will be a AC motor, right? So it will be an inverter. So the inverter is connected to generator. Again, we need to give the power generated to IC engine. IC engine, it will be a fuel. Right? So this will be the basic concept. This will be a block diagram of all those things. Right? So first one, we are taking from output to input combinations. Right? So output to input combination W1 and then W2, it will be a vehicle tires. Just imagine. So the vehicle is running with the help of mechanical outputs. So it will be a mechanical output. Right? So the mechanical output is given by electrical motor. So this is the electrical motor. So electrical motor is run with the help of AC power supply. Right? So this AC power supply is here. Next one, the fuel that is called as a petrol or a diesel, whatever it may be. For example, petrol. So the petrol is given to internal combustion engine, right? So this internal combustion engine, with the help of petrochemical energy, it will give chemical energy and then converted into mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is given to the generator. Generator is given to, again, electrical energy. Electrical energy is converted in the form of DC to AC. AC supply is given to the motor. Motor is given to the wheels, powertrain. So this is the power module, right? See here. So this is the power splitter. So this combination will start one point to another point, right? So with series manner, right? So it will run from series combinations from one direction to the end. This is the starting point fuel, ending point will be wheels. So it will run with combinations. So you can ask one question, why sir? We have a fuel, we have an internal combustion engine, again we have a generator, we have an inverter, we have a motor, we have a wheels. So it is a somewhat complicated systems. We have a more amount of energy going to be lost, right? So this is your question. So I can understand, but I will explain why the series hybrid system is very, very important. Just assume that 2000 rupees per petrol, it will be a running cost. What will be the ideal cost? The ideal cost will be per liter, it should give the amount of, for example, normal it will give 5 rupees per liter or 5 rupees per kilometer. In ideal condition, that means the neutral condition, it will give just 2.5 rupees per kilometer. So the cost will be again reduced 1000 rupees at ideal condition. So ideal condition means at low speed condition without any changing the torque, without giving any kind of acceleration, right? So in this condition, at normal condition, internal combustion engine, it will run with low speed, that is called as ideal speed. So in this ideal speed condition, it will give the generator power supply, it will give the electricity to motor, motor to vehicle. So we can add as a battery here, it will be based on the cost. So once the battery will get overcharged or fully charged, then inverter, generator, IC engine, fuel cell, the total system will goes to cut off. Again the motor will driven by battery, right? So the battery is connected here. So once the battery goes to below 50% of SOC or 40% of SOC, again our engine will automatically start. Again it will start to deliver the electricity, right? So again the battery is also going to charge and motor also going to be run. So this is called as a series system. So when I am implementing this series system, I can reduce the cost from 1700 rupees to 700 rupees of loss, right? So at normal condition, 300 rupees, 2000 rupees, 1700 rupees we need to spend extra, but series hybrid system means it will give only 1000 rupees, here 300 rupees, only 700 rupees extra. We can save 1000 rupees with available fuel. The main advantages is no need to wait for charging the battery. The vehicle will charge battery or the vehicle will run with running condition. We need only 60 seconds of time period for refueling system mechanism. So within a 60 seconds the fuel will goes to maximum, the vehicle starts to make a running conditions. So this is the major thing for electric vehicles. Alright, so this is the series system. I hope you understood the concept of series hybrid systems, why we implemented the series system, how we are explaining the series system: fuel cell, internal combustion engine, generator, inverter, motor, and then machine. The vehicle is always run with the help of motor, but the motor is powered with the help of petrol fuel. So we are going to fill the petrol. With the help of petrol, the vehicle is going to be run. Okay, I think you understood the concept of series electric vehicle. So next lecture we will discuss about parallel hybrid system, and then last lecture we will explain series parallel combinations. Thank you for learning.